for a little bit in here.
All the way in, there we go.
Dig around.
Yeah.
And now that I go in, what are you gonna do?
Make sure it's going in easily.
And tell me about it.
Okay, going in smooth.
Okay, and we go together, and now we'll be looking at fluoro. Kristen, could you do that turn off, turn on again? This thing does its little cycle, thank you. Okay, so now we need to see. So we'll go together, just come with me. If it goes around the arch, we keep going. And it didn't, so I'll have you pull back your wire a little bit and hold it. Just hold it. And I'm going to get a little closer. And now come with me. So I'm going to use the curve of my catheter to steer around the arch, just like that. And now you can have the wire. You can pull it.
So then it's bloody, so
Yeah, we're going to clean it off. And we can throw it back in this basin, like Tyler was talking about earlier, and that'll rinse the heparinized saline basin. So the doc's going to take this manifold, and they're going to suck and flush the catheter. We're going to cannulate the coronary, and we will do a little puff injection, then we'll drive our camera. Let's go. Let's see. And Nicole, do you want to drive this thing to 10 degrees REO? You can grab this stick. You can keep it on you since you've got gloves. You can come give me a 10 degrees REO. So that's the left, so we want to come to the R. There we go, 10 degrees, and you can see the number over there on the base of the...
hey, look at that.
If you get within 2 or 3, you know, if you're like between 8 and 12, that's good enough.
Can you see it? Lean back.
How do you tell?
See the
On this guy, that's the LAO REO, and here's the cranial caudal.
So I need to keep going.
No, you're close enough.
Okay.
You're right on it. But if you're like between 9 and 11-ish, that's close enough.
It's as long as you can see it.
It's a
Get-
little
well,
dial.
Way on the
As
inside.
far as if they say 10 degrees RO and you're 9, you don't have to keep driving it. That's good enough.
Alright.
Okay, so we would take, then we bring our II down, and that's also controlled. This one's not working, but there's a control to bring it down. And then we would, I'm gonna let you do a little pan practice. Here's my fist, so step on that with your left foot. Use your left foot, and now take your hand on this, and release here, under here. Release it, there. Now, step on the fluoro. There, now find my fist. My whole fist in the screen. There you go. Okay, so that's how we would be panning. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And we can practice.
Upside down
Tanya,
and backwards.
yeah, we'll practice more of that a little bit later. So cool. Okay, so we inject. So now, what do we want now? We want, let's go an LAO 40. Can you drive me an LAO 40? And Cody, what you can be doing is
Yeah.
thinking about what's next.
So you did Judkins, you just did the left, so do you want to...
I'll want it right.
You want to
Right,
right?
I'm
So
gonna-
you can preload the right.
Okay.
So give it a little
Wait, we're
split
talking
flush
about
to make sure
the
it's
eye a little
wet.
bit?
Okay.
So I
And
don't-
would I just use that same wire? That we can-
Yeah, we'll keep using that wire. So
you
LAO
worried about
40,
now?
please. And then here's where you can watch out for your neighbors and don't drive it into the patient. Deneen should know enough not to let her
Watch
shins
out,
get
guys.
whacked by it, but it
I'm
hurts.
standing back. I've been whacked many times.
Good job.
Okay, so we will take a picture like that, and let's go. Then we would say like LAO cranial, and we can't drive the cranial, but you would tip it, and it would make this thing go to cranial. And so that would be electronically driven, and then we might do an LAO caudal.
You mean the doctor doesn't jump up and... That'd be awesome.
That would be like the spider view. That makes the LAD and circ separate out. This LAO caudal. I'm gonna go back to AP.
That'd be really scary.
You
There.
have to do all that manually?
No, they have motors. Here, ours is the motors.
That doesn't seem very
AP would be good.
Right.
So we like AP for changing catheters. All right, Cody, I'm ready for that R4 if you are.
Take that right here.
Okay. Yeah. What is that rhythm, people? What do we have?
Well, it's not
Yeah,
It's
AFib.
also,
Okay, so that's not so good. If that just started, we want to be a little worried about that for this guy. We want to be thinking about managing him with some aspirin afterwards if we can't get him out of this.
Okay. Soft tip.